I'm going to go ahead and preface this by saying I have COVID right now. Thank you for your sympathy or whatever, but it's pretty well run its course. It hasn't been too horrible. It's been like a really bad cold, would be the best way to explain it. Um, Today, I'm probably about 80% better, and I just started experiencing a loss of smell and taste, which is, fun. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today to talk about these event exclusive figures, and I love this face right here. I know it's not a sleeping face. I watched the show, but yeah. So this is the box that it came in from Rancho Dominguez, California, not Anaheim, delivered through FedEx. And you see that big ass crush there. Yeah, we'll talk about that. This whole situation's a fucking mess. But so might as well get started. I got super lucky with that box damage, and that my 17 and my 18 are very well packaged, pretty well mint. I've looked them over, and it's only the Goku that I had a problem with. So here's 17. He's pretty well perfect. I got super lucky with this one, because I have seen pictures of packages that are just absolutely just wrecked of everything. And I don't know, P-Bandai isn't saying anything, Bluefin isn't saying anything, because there's a fine little print on their web pages that say any damages to the box and not the actual product will not either be returned or refunded. Which is like the most bitch thing ever to say. Because I know the people, like, I don't know the people, but you've seen, oh my god, I've seen the people that run the Bluefin and P-Bandai accounts, and those guys are collectors too. So I don't know how the hell collectors over there are allowing this shit to happen. And I got lucky by ordering 3 different figures, in a sense, because whenever you ordered 3, I got sent it in a box that didn't have any sort of packaging whatsoever, which is stupid, but a box nonetheless. Whereas most people had the shipper just thrown a label on there and sent it, which, like, at one point, I was the kind of person that said that thing too, where it's like, it's a shipper. That's the whole point. But these shippers don't do a damn thing to protect the actual package that's inside. So they're not fulfilling their purpose. And, like, why would you allow those to happen? And nobody's saying anything either. They're not like, okay, look, we realize we fucked up. We'll look into this and we'll make sure that whenever you get Jace and Kid Gohan, that those packages will be well protected. And, like, it's so weird how everything's going on, because these things have $10 shipping, whereas if you order from the Bluefin website, it's $6. So a $4 increase from Anaheim to Rancho Dominguez for no reason that I can understand. And whenever you order something from Bluefin, like, I won that giveaway the other day, and I've ordered things from the actual Bluefin website, and the packages were like, they showed up, they're fine, there's no problems with them whatsoever. But, like, I don't know, it's just something with P-Bandai. And I haven't ordered anything from P-Bandai, so maybe it's like I got unlucky, and it's only with these figures, and if you ordered, like, a Gundam figure, it'll show up fine, but I don't know, it's just stupid. And I feel really bad too, because with, like, the Godzilla, there was these 3, and there was Godzilla, and the Godzilla boxes are the ones that I see that are the most absolutely wrecked. And it's like, during all their live streams, they were like, oh, look at all these pretty packages and everything. We went all out just to give you this very pretty design here. And, like, the boxes show up and they're destroyed. And it's like, what are you doing? I don't know. This whole situation's a mess, because I went on to the bluefin website and I was looking at these figures, and do you know what the original max quantity of these things that you could order was? 24. 20 fucking 4. 24 figures was the most that anyone could get. And they lowered it down to 6. They lowered it down to 10, and then to 6. But it never should have been higher than 3. There is not a single collector I know, even, what's his name? Cletus Selden is the guy, he's a boxer, and he's the one that I've seen that collects the most figure arts figures out of anybody, and he doesn't even have any more than 3. So the only people that want more than 3 are the people that are going to scalp. And so it's like, why are you allowing this to happen? I messaged him so many damn times. I'm like, are you sure that you can handle all of us? Are you sure that you can't limit this to 3? But no, they let it happen, and then they just sit around and they wait for stupid shit and just like apologize after the fact. I mean, there's a saying that I've heard, basically from my times investing, but it was, a fool learns from his mistakes. No, it was, a wise man learns from his mistakes, but an even wiser man learns from somebody else's mistakes. And there is no way that they should be sitting there on their asses being like, well, how are we supposed to know that this is going to happen? Because you had a fucking engineer, me, and I'm not going to throw that term around there like I'm fucking special or anything, but like, you had people out there that were like, limit this to 3. I know you guys haven't done this before, but we've seen people that have, and then just, I don't know. It's pathetic, quite frankly. Just everything that's going on with this, and they're not saying a word about it whatsoever on Twitter. Like, there's just floods and floods of messages out there. Like, it's not even that much. You could throw these things in a fucking bubble wrapper and call it fine. Like, you see packages from Amazon. If you order from Amazon in the US, it's literally like they take the figure, they throw it into the box. So if you ordered this figure in the US through Amazon, it looked like that, which is fucking piss poor. But, I mean, it's better than using the actual shipper. But if you order something from Amazon Japan, like I got this from Amazon Japan, and it was shrink wrapped to this like piece of cardboard, and it was set inside of something, and you don't have these issues. So there's no reason why any of this whatsoever should have happened. There's no reason why they would have had to backtrack and go back and be like, here, we're going to offer these figures again. And then they're like, well, these figures are fucked, but I don't know, just get good, I guess. And they delivered it through FedEx, which is, I don't know, apparently there's some war going on right now between postal companies. I have never had a problem with USPS, except for, I guess, this one time recently I lost $40 of Funko Pops because my thing got lost in the mail. But, yeah, besides that, not like, I haven't really had problems with USPS. Or even really FedEx, but, like, this is clearly a problem. And, like, if you want to, I don't know, just come out there, say, look, we're collectors too, we fucked up, we'll make sure that it's better the next go around. And it's hard to just, I don't know, with everything going on, it's crazy. But rant aside, I'll go ahead and start talking about the actual figures. So I had COVID. I was going to wait and open the figures on camera, but I just felt like shit. So I was like, I'm going to open one of them. And I opened Goku. He was already destroyed and everything. Like the box was partially damaged. And I'm not saying it's like huge damage by no means. Like, I got super lucky with my figure. And yeah. I'm going to go in. Actually, that's another stupid thing about this whole process, is that this, it says event exclusive color edition, but they have never acted like there's going to be another release of this figure, which I don't even know really how you would without issuing the exact same figure and throwing in like, a slightly lighter blue or something. But why would they limit this to its own release? They were like, people were adding them and they're up to the release date of this, and we're like, is this really the only way that we're going to be able to get signed Goku, Omen, whatever you want to call him? And they said, yeah, but unlike Mezco with like Batman Beyond and everything, everybody should have a chance to get one. And that would work if they actually knew what they were doing, which they don't, which is why we had people sitting there that were like, look, this is what's happened with NECA or somebody else. And it's like, this is what you need to do. Limit these figures to 3 and like stuff like that. Just real basic shit. And don't limit them to 24 per order. I mean, it's like, why did you have to go to the very last day and then bring it down to 10 and then bring it down to 6 and then just not acknowledge anything whatsoever? Is like, I get that they have instructions, like they can't tell us why I can't get an SSJ3 reissue or a Beerus reissue to go with my $130 Whis, because I don't want to pay $200 for a reissuable figure. Like, that's the thing with Figma. With Figma, if you have like Dark Magician Girl, yeah, she is like she's notorious for being a super expensive figure, and she just got a reissue. And so, or in like the Kid Icarus figures, or Lucina, or Corin. So Lucina was like a $200 figure, and I just got mine in. I mean, I just got my pre-order in, and so you don't have to worry about that with like Figma. But with SH Figure Arts, for some reason, they will make some figures be, oh yeah, we can't reissue Whis for some reason. And I swear, it is like they flip a coin or just pull it out of a hat or something. It is like, why is this figure reissuable and this one isn't? There's no rhyme or reason as to what they do. And I get that they have specific instructions and everything like that. It's just, it's pathetic, honestly. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm sweating right now and everything. I say that I'm getting better, but hopefully I actually am. So, it's stupid that they don't have an SSJ3 reissue, because that figure is $200. I haven't really played with these at all. What the fuck? I just kind of opened them out of the package, and I was like, well, time to take a look at the... I mean, I saw this face, and that's what I care the most about. It seems like there's an ab crunch in here. That's what I'm trying to get to. Is that on backwards? I don't know. Is that on backwards? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the pictures again. Does it even show you? I don't know. I never had that happen before. And yes, I am going to take the plastic off of this figure. I wanted to really get the full display of like, well, there was plastic here and here and here. I know some people are weird. Like, some people collect shippers, some people don't. Some people collect loose figures, some people collect in the box figures. Some people like having the plastic things on here, some people don't. It's whatever. But I don't know what to think about this hair. It's weird. I guess in that shot right there, it looks really nice. In person, it is like this dark blue, and there's so much glitter in it, and you can see the glitter. I don't know where my Azro is. He's probably up with the Rebel stuff, but yeah. One problem I have run into is this face, where it's hard to get the piece back on here. Dun, 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 dun. You see what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, I'll just take that off for now, because I want to show you something really cool that nobody has talked about, and you can already see it. It's translucent, and, this hair... Oh, God, I don't want to break this. Is that a hole? That looks like a hole right there. I don't know. I really hope that these get bootlegs, because how else are we going to get the Omen faces? And like Omen is still relevant because he's in the most recent manga, 63 was it? I don't know. Yeah, I really like this face. I like the sleeping face, even though that's not what it is. I feel like I'm about to pass out, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. I got these in. The box was trash. There's no reason why it should have been this trash, and hopefully I'll feel 100% better soon, and so I can actually show you guys more in-depth look at these figures. They still don't do they still don't do what Spider-Man does, which is offset the ball joint, which would allow for much better back arc. But at least we do have the perfect SSJ3 2.0 legs. I say perfect, but the SSJ3 hips as opposed to the stupid Azro ones. And hopefully Vegito's turns out well, too. So, I'm going to wrap this up before I pass out. This has been Jobenblue. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Or else I'll be dead from COVID. We'll find out.